For me personally, it would be my costume. It would be George's costume, which is in the towards the end of the exhibition, which is in the Great Hall, and it's both Fred and George's costumes are from the Battle of Hogwarts scene, and then next to it you've got their wands and the Skyvin snack boxes from Weasley's Visiting Weezes. So it's quite cool that a lot of the different characters are represented by different objects here.
Probably, I really like the dragon that's here, the huge dragon, just because A, it's a dragon, so that's cool, but also you can really tell the craftsmanship that went into making all these creatures, all the props, all the costumes, but I just think it's cool. That's the main reason. I'm looking for Warner Brothers. No, but no, not really. To be honest, but to be honest, the main thing that I always wanted was my wand, but we couldn't have that because it's here in the exhibition. So it's quite nice to come and make sure it's still being looked after well. But yeah, I'd say my wand is the one thing I wanted, but I could never get. But I do have a tiny puking pasty from the movie, but it's only.
How did you get that?
I acquired it many years ago. As an ox. Yes. And you?
I don't have anything. No, the only thing I've got actually is there's a bag from Weasley's Visiting Weezes, which I've got framed on my wall, and George, his fake ear, what I had to wear. That's about it. As James said, some of the stuff what's in the exhibition we'd have loved to have had. But I suppose because it's on tour with this and so many people get to see it and enjoy it, it's at least we know it's in a good place. I don't know if that made a huge difference really, because Fantastic Beasts is a thing as well, obviously still in the world of. The funny thing for us is that we meet kids who are like 6-7 years old, who, maybe were born after the films had finished, but they recognise us, they know Fred and George, they know the world of Harry Potter, and that's just amazing really, to think that all these years gone by, that obviously it was such an important part of people's lives growing up, and they've passed that on to their children. And we've heard of people who've had Harry Potter style weddings, we see a lot of people with tattoos. It means a lot to a lot of people, and to think that this is now in Spain, it's the first time it's been in Spain, it's pretty cool. We're going to see a lot of excited people here when it opens.
Yeah, it's the best way to describe it is, say, when you're at university or high school with, like, you've got really close friends there, and then you may not see each other all the time, but you're still in a lot of contact, because a lot of them we were with these guys for 10 years of our lives, so yeah, we've got some pretty strong bonds there. And then if we're all, because everyone lives all over the world now, but if a few of us are in the same town, we'll go for a drink somewhere, and that's always, because to us it's just like hanging out with our friends, but you always see a few guys turning their heads and think, well, is that really going on? So
I think yeah, a joke shop one based solely around George Weasley would be amazing. Yeah, everybody wants that. I don't know. I mean, I don't really think it's. I'm just going to tell it. I'll get this one. I think it's one of those things where, because it is so immersive in the cinema, and then obviously you've got the stage show as well. I don't know if it's needed on TV just yet. I mean, the films seem to be shown on TV every now and then anyway. So maybe something in the future, but I'm not too sure it's needed just yet. A Potterhead. Did we steal anything from set? I don't know if that's because we look like thieves. What else? Are you really twins? That was another one. What else do we get?
Is our hair red?
Yeah, where's your hair gone? Or the dye in your hair, which is amazing because people seem to get really offended that we dyed our hair. Not that we didn't really fly or anything like that, but the fact that we dyed our hair, that's an insult.
Yeah. I'd love to sit down or just go inside someone's head. Like, how much sleep do you have to lose to get to that one? Yeah, I think that's sour grapes. I think that's people who wanted to be with Harry themselves, and they were like, he's only with her because she forced him or something.
I don't know. Are we? No. I'm getting glares. No.